Okay, now. So if you are working on KS3 maths, come to your home page, click on KS3 maths. Then I may give you questions in algebra, probability, data, geometry, or whatever. So if you are working on angles, at least geometry, just click on the geometry tab.
Okay, sir.
The first thing you want to do is to create the quiz, right? The quiz.
Yes, sir.
Right. So make sure that your turn editing on this very one. Turn it on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you scroll down and click add an activity or resource. If you're already familiar with, then you look at your left-hand side, you create quiz, right? So we add that. The first thing you want to add the quiz title, which in this case, angle on a, or angle at a point. Angle at a point, right? Then remember to change the question behavior to immediate feedback. Not immediate feedback with CBN, immediate feedback. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once you do that, scroll down and save and display. Okay, so the quiz has been created. The next thing you now want to do is add questions to the quiz. Are you with me?
Okay, sir.
Now, in adding questions to the quiz, I will need to give you an access to where I store the questions itself, right, on the Google Drive. Now, do you have a Gmail account?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So let me do it right away. Drive. So
should I send it to you?
No, hold on. I'll just get it from you and just add it right away instead of sending it. Let's try and use my accounts. Internet and career isn't it here? This. Just bear with me. I'm trying to. Okay, that's fine. I got it. So what I will do, this is KS3 maths. So if I give you just a share, what's your Gmail account?
Sir?
What's your Gmail account? Gmail email account?
Nimola 49.
Say that again.
NIM.
Yep.
OLA.
Okay.
49.
Yep.
At gmail.com.
Okay. Gmail.com. Okay. So gmail.com. So I will send it to you now. Yeah. So if you receive an alert or something that something is being shared with you, okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. So you open the KS3 maths, where are we again? That one. Then geometry, just like the way you have it on the website. That's the same. I put the folders here as well. So
Okay, sir.
geometry. If you are working on algebra, you open on algebra, geometry, then angles. Okay. So here have this one, which is you have angle at a point. This is the first one, right? This is the second one. This is the third one. So what you want to do is to right click this very one.
Okay.
Now this step is very important. Right click this very one.
I've not yet opened it yet.
Okay. Are you okay so far?
Yes, I'm just trying to
Okay.
connect. I'm almost there.
Okay. So
Okay, I've already seen it.
fantastic. So if you open it, you should have all these PDF files inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So I want us to work on this first one. That's not the first step, angle around at a point. So you right click on it.
Yes.
Then you have a list of all these menus coming up. Then you click on preview.
So this first step angles is, where will I find that?
Is what?
Where will I find that?
Okay. Are you in the angles folder?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You double click it. Do you see what is showing on my screen?
Okay.
Do you have it?
I've seen it already.
Okay, good. So you now right click it. Are you okay now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then once you right click it, it will give you this preview.
Okay, I've seen it.
Good. Sorry, hold on a sec for me. I think. Okay. So have you right clicked it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see the preview?
Yes, sir.
You click the preview.
Okay.
Yep. Then it should show you what you are seeing on my screen now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now move the mouse towards your right-hand side. Top right-hand side, you see this plus sign, the print icon, the download icon, and these three dots that says more actions.
Yes.
Good. Click on that. It's going to pull another menu down. Then you come down to the one that says open in new window. Open in window. You click that again. Then it's going to open another window. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Go second time to that same three dots that says more actions. Click it again. And you now click embed item. Embed item.
Okay.
Yeah. So you click on this. It's now going to give you this embed code, which says paste HTML to embed in a
Yes,
website.
sir.
Good. You click on it. You copy everything. On my own system, I use Control A to select everything, Control C to copy. I guess Windows laptop should be able to do that as well. Or you just use,
Yes, sir.
make sure you copy everything. Then you click OK. Once you've copied it, now you now come back under the questions we're trying to create in here that says under the talent and careers. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Scroll down. We now scroll down to your normal question bank. Questions. Then make sure you change your directory to the one you created, which is default for angle at a point. You now click create a new question. Create a new question. Are you happy so far?
Yes, sir.
Good. So if you click on that, we're going to make use of not formulas this time. We make use of embedded answers. Embedded answers. Yeah. Click on that. You now click add.
Okay. Add.
Yeah. Click on add. Usual settings, the question name, because there are 3 pages. You can as well say P1, meaning page 1, right? You now come under the question text here.
I've already done that.
Fantastic. So now you notice these greater than and less than and greater than symbols that says edit HTML source. If you can see it on my screen. If you don't have it, before the paragraph, you see this one, click on it. It's kind of hiding it. So if you click it again, it's going to display it.
Okay.
Then you now click this very one that said edit HTML source. So inside edit HTML source, you paste the code you copied from the Google Drive.
Okay.
Two settings you need to change. Number one, the width, right? I prefer it to be 740.
Okay.
Right? Then the height, we can make it, depending on how it appears, we can make it maybe 660. I use, because this very PDF file is in landscape. If it's portrait, I can make it 840, 800. So these are only two settings you need to do. Then you now click update.
Okay.
Once you click
So you said you wanted to make that one 660.
Yes. The reason being, I'll show you the reason now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
You notice that there are a lot of gaps between here and here because this this file is landscape format.
Okay.
So I have a lot of gap here that I don't really need. Here, I don't really need all these gaps. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so let me go and edit that. Go back to here. So I change this to 580 or 500. Okay, you see that I don't have unnecessary gap now on my screen.
Yes.
Good, so that's fine. So these are the questions that the students will see. They now need this place to type their answer. And also a place to type their answer, number one. Number two, the answer that the computer will check the student answer against to mark it as correct or incorrect. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so how do we do that? It's always best, go back to this embed or edit HTML source, click it again. You see before this first P, right? Before the first
Yes.
P, just bring it down with an enter, type 1. Yep, that is 1. But in this case, because this question, they are labeled for us already. So A1, so I would just say A1, right? A1, then put a dot, give a single space. I will now open curly brackets. Are you with?
Yes, sir.
After I open the curly brackets, I press number 1. This one is the score that is attached to this question A1. It's just one mark. That's what it simply means.
Okay.
Then I put a colon. After the colon, I now say NM.
What is NM?
NM is short form for numerical. Numerical.
Okay.
Saying to the system that the answer the computer should be expecting from the student is a numerical answer.
Okay.
It's possible for us to also have SA. SA is short answer. It could be a number, it could be a word, it could be a text, but because it's NA, I just put NM, is numerical answer. The reason for specifying numerical, if I use SA, is going to work. But let's say, for instance, the answer is 4, but I insert the answer as 4. If I insert the answer as 04 and I use SA, short answer, the system will see it as a text. So if the student insert 4, type in 4 as a correct answer, the system will recognize 04. It's not going to recognize 4 because it is a text.
Okay.
So, but if it's numerical, system will 04 is the same thing as 4. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. So after putting NM numerical, I now put another colon, then I'll now say equals to. Now, equals to will be the correct answer to that question, which you will also have. So let me see if I can share my screen. That is the first answer to the questions. I may also be putting the answer inside the Google Drive or send it to you, depending which one is much easier. Can you see my screen? I'm displaying the answer on the screen. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see answer to A1. What does it say?
1 semicolon NM.
No.
Semicolon.
No. I guess because the system, you are not seeing what I'm sharing. So that's why I asked. Hold on, I'll share with you now. This is what I'm saying. Do you see this one now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the answer to the question you have already inserted into the website.
Okay.
So I will share this with you either on Google Drive or send it to you, so that either way, just to make it easier. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if for each of these answer you have here, for instance, A1 is 53, A2 is 232. Can you see those?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me go back to, we said that's 53, 232, isn't it? So let me go back to the, let me share back this. Okay, so we take the answer is 3, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'll just say 5, 3, right? Equals 5, 3, and I close the curly bracket back. Do you understand?
Okay.
So this is all what you have. Number 1, open the curly brackets, put the mark attached to each question, which default is 1. Then numerical for a number, an answer that is a number. Then full colon equals 53, which is the correct answer. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
I will now click update. You notice that this shows here. Okay. Now, let me now show you, if I now scroll down, this one is pretty straightforward, right? So if I scroll down and now say decode and verify question text, decode and verify question text, it will confirm with the system if there is no error in what we have typed in here. Let's say if I've omitted, full colon or whatever, it's going to complain there's a problem. But if I click on decode and verify question text, I've done that. Then if everything is fine, you notice that it just tells me here, I have one question numerical, right? So he accepted it. Now, let me go back and now say save changes and continue editing. Right, there's still no problem. Everything's going on well. It now allows me to preview. So, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So if I click on the preview button, this very one, I will also share that page with you. You'll see how it appears. So you have here, this is how the students will see it. They will see the question. Then this is A1, they will type in their answer. Do you get that?
Okay.
If I type
the questions won't change.
No, it doesn't change.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's possible to make it changing, but because there are so many things to do. And the one that requires changing, that thinking of the variables and things like that, that takes a lot of time. But I need this to be done urgently. So that's why, if I start with this, then as time goes on, I'm going to edit it to the one that the question will be changing. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
Right. So here, all what the student needs to do, you just come to put in the answer as 53, right? 53. Then you click check. Then it marks it automatically. Okay. And
Okay.
I put it as maybe 24 or 67, which is incorrect. I'll check. Say it is wrong. You get that?
Okay.
Okay. So if I close on this, what I'm not going to do is to show you, we have how many questions now? I have from A1 to A4, then from C1 to C4.
Yes, sir.
So that's 12 questions in total. So what I need to do is now to specify the answer for each of these. I've done A1. So simply what you can do to make it fast, you can do a copy here. Just give about 1, 2, 3 gaps, paste, then close the curly brackets.
Okay.
So this is going to give you A2, right? Then give another 1, 2 space again, close your body bracket, 1, 2 space again, close the curly bracket. You will now change all this to this meant to give us A3. Then this will give us A4. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all what we need to do now is to put in the correct answer to each of these. We say that the first one is
2, 3, 2.
Thank you. So that should give us 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, which is fine. Then here, the next one is 141, 141, and the last one is 278. 278. Yeah. Now, if you now save changes and continue, at times it will tell you that, so I think that has been done. If you now preview now, let me share that again with you. Okay, you see we have A1, A2, A3, A4 answer boxes. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
So what you may want to do is to space this A1 to A4, maybe give additional, so and let it be at least maybe close to the end of this. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Well, you can do that by saying you have, just use the space bar. So you can say maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't let it go towards the end because at times it may overlap and drop to the next end.
Okay.
So if I preview this again, let's see what we have. Yep, you can still go more, but it's fine. If you like, you may as well want to say maybe you actually, this is just normal formatting, which I'm sure you should be very okay with. You can actually come here, use Control A, select everything, and you now click the align the entire page to the center. Okay, so if you save that, let's see how this appears. Yep, looks a bit much better. So the last thing we now need to do is to, you're happy so far, right? Are you with me? Nimi, can you hear me? I can't hear you. It seems your internet is going in and out. Can you hear me, Nimi?
Wasn't late.
Yeah, you're back now. Your internet cut off the other time. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm going are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. So what we want to do, we've done A1 to A4. We now want to do B1 to B4 and C1 to C4. So what you simply need to do, you can copy all this. You can do it anywhere. There's no straight way to do this then. Press the enter key and paste. Press the enter key again, paste. So all what you have to do is just change all these to C1, B2, oh sorry, B, not C. B1, B2, B3, B4, then C1. Are you happy with so far what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
C2, C3, then C4. Now what we need to do is just change the answers, right? So for my B1 answer here, let me try and make both so I can see what I'm. Okay, that's fine. So my B1 here is 81. So I just change that to 81. My B2 is 141, 141. No, 144. My B3 is 164. My B4 is 41. Then my C1 my C1 is 93. My C2 is 67. My C3 is 104. And my C4 is 61. Right?
Okay.
So I put in all what I need to do there. I just save changes and continue. Now, if you click Save Changes and Continue, at times it may tells you that maybe you recognize, maybe you started with NN numerical, you change it to SA. If it sees anything, it's going to ask you for confirmation, just tick OK. Or let me demonstrate that to you. Suppose I change this one to SA now. Oops, this one I say is SA. SA. And I now say and continue. Right, it's going to let's put that one in. Okay, that's fine. Just check what if there's anything. So anyone once you confirm is okay, then it will do we need to do this. Aha. So here, stored answer type short answer. So if I click,
Okay.
if you just click Save Changes Continue, it's going to tell you if you want it to confirm. Tick the confirmation box. When it's going to click continue and you preview, right? Let me show you what this is. Yeah, so you have everything from A1 to A4, C1 to C4. So all what the student needs to do is look at this, put in the answer, and click check, and it's going to mark it correct or wrong. Does it make sense?
Okay.
Okay, are you happy so far?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, what I'm going to do now is to finish everything for this page 1. Let's close this, and we now go on to save changes. If I click on save changes, it will take me to the section where you can either edit page 1 or copy it or preview it or delete it. Are you with me?
Okay, sir.
It tells me the creator of the page and when it was last modified. Okay. Now I've done page 1 of 3 from what I have in the Google Drive. Right, 1 of 3. I still have page 2. Now, once you've done page 1, you can actually reduce some of the shorts. I mean, you can make shortcut of some of the long processes you use to get the page 1. What do I mean? I want to create the second one, which is this extend, right? So what I simply need to do, right click again.
I'm not yet there, sir.
Okay, all right.
Extend.
You okay so far?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Right, so strengthen, just right click. Instead of going to preview, just come to the one that says get link. Are you with me?
Okay.
If you want to go to the preview way, that's fine. But to me, I think it's a long process. Just go on to get link.
Okay.
Then it's going to bring this in and you say get link. It's the link to that drive, just copy it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, once you copy it, go back to this and click on duplicate. Yeah?
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay.
Okay, I've clicked it.
Okay, click on duplicate. Then what you want to do is click this edit HTML source. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All what you want to do is to replace, you see from this HTTPS, that's the link you copied.
Okay.
So you can click and select it all the way to what I normally do, to this one that says preview. So you now paste what you have copied on top of this. Notice that you have a slash before the preview. Do you notice that?
Yes.
And I've selected it as well. So that's all what I want to replace, though there are some other things I need to edit. So once you've done that, just click paste, right? Then
Yes.
where the cursor is, where it's blinking,
Yes, sir.
select everything down, sharing all the way to view. So all what you have that you are taking away is after the slash, which you removed previously, you have
Yes, sir.
question mark USP sharing, take that off.
I should delete it.
Yes. Then if you click update, all what you have done, you have replaced the PDF file link, which you have here, you have with the new one. You don't need to do anything about the width and the height any longer. So, so if you just click update, it will give you the second one, which is this very one. Are you with me?
Yes, I've seen it.
Notice that it has changed. Exactly. So all what you now need to do, and you notice that your A1, A2, they are still remain the same thing. All what you just change
the answer.
Absolutely. Do you get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the answer for this very one, let's dig that out. That is extend. No, that's printing, isn't it? The one you copied. So you have the answer here, which is this very one. So if I bring this down, let's do this. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I share portion of the screen. Right, so I'm sharing now. Should be able to see everything. Can you see both screen? Both ways?
Yes, sir.
So for my question A1, the answer, do this triangle if it is okay. So now you notice that this one is a numerical, is a letter, is a word. We need to type in either yes or no. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what you need to do here, if you use yes here, system will not recognize it. Do you understand? So NM, now change it to SA. SA. Do you understand? We accept it as yes. So you notice that for your number A2, there are two answers. You have X and Y. Can you see it from your end?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to say X equals, right? Then I'll change this to 129, right? And I'll put a comma to now say my Y also equals, then open your curly brackets, 1 full colon numerical, full colon again equals to 46, which is the second answer. Do you get that?
Yes.
If you like, you can do a copy and paste, but I think, it might be worth because you actually have more X and Y here, or if you like, you can do it individually. So let me select this to get it. Your A1 is yes, you are happy with that.
Yes, sir.
Your A2, if you look at the bottom of the page, this place, right, there are two answers, okay, X and Y.
Yes, sir.
So I've created the one for X equals this, then put a comma, say Y equals this one. You get that?
Yes, sir.
So for my A3, there are two answers as well. X, I'll just put X equals, then I'm not going to create the answer for Y. Y also equals the same format I'm using, then equals the answer Y, which in this case is 118. Now I need to change my question to X, which in this case is X for A2 is 109, isn't it? Then X for A2 is 129. Yeah, that's fine. So we have all the way A1 to A3. I now need to do A4. A4 is got three answers. Do you notice that X, Y, and Z?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's the same format. My X equals 212. Then I put a comma. Y equals open curly bracket, 1 colon numerical full colon equals 141, 141, curly bracket close. Then put a comma again. My Z equals curly bracket open, 1 full colon numerical full colon again equals the answer to Z, which is 44, curly bracket close. Now you'll now notice that this is a long line. It has actually jumped down to
Yes, sir.
the next page. So what you want to do in this case is go back. This is just normal formatting. You can click this to let you to look back.
Okay.
You understand? So let me save
Yes,
it
sir.
and see how it's going to preview and see how it's going to show. So preview. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
The one I'm previewing, is it showing it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So you notice that we have everything on a single line now.
Yes, sir.
So, but this doesn't look nice as in we centralize the question, the PDF file, but the other one is not. So what I need to do is possibly come here, Control A to select everything inside the question, then use this so that everything is now back to left alignment, left align. So if I save changes, are you following me so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I will now come to preview. Yep, everything looks okay now. So we've done A1 to A4. We now need to do B1 to B4 and C1 to C4, just changing the answer. Does it make sense?
Okay.
Okay, you have any questions so far? You have any question?
I just I'm almost lost, but when I'm watching the video, I'll be able to catch up.
Okay, so tell me where you think you need the explanation on. Where do you get lost?
I'm still filling in the spaces.
Okay.
That's just where I'm lost.
As in the
Figures.
Okay, the answers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you notice that the first one we did, for A1, you only have one question and one answer. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So for A2, for this second one, for A1, we have the answers question X and Y to question A1.
Yes, sir.
So all what you are doing is just copying out the answer box to make it 2 instead of 1 in A1. Do you understand?
Okay.
It's just duplicating. That's all what you are doing. Okay. Now, do you think you'll be able to complete this, or you want us to complete it together?
I can complete it if I have the figures.
Okay.
If I have the numbers.
That's fine. So can you see my screen now then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I email this to you, will you be able to open your email and get it immediately, or you prefer me to leave it on the screen?
I can open my email and check it.
Okay, so in that case, let me Okay, so let's stop this first. So answers, let's get all this together. First step. Okay, that's copy. So let's say first step again. Right. So we have this, and I have strengthen dots, then extend. Then extends can come here. Right, so I think we have everything on the screen. So this can go down here, and this can go up there. So that's first step, strengthen. So I need answer to extend. So here, that's fine. So duplicate this. Alright, so that's right. So before I send this to you, yes, what's more? Okay, give me your email address again.
Nimola49.
Okay. It's Nimola49 at gmail.com, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So that's angles, answers. Send that. Yeah, you should have it coming to your email now.
Okay, sir.
Do you have it?
Wait, check.
Say that again?
I want to check that. Okay, I've seen it.
Okay. Do you have it?
Yes, this is for the first one.
Yeah.
That we did.
Yeah, 3 of them should be there. I only send only the answers for page 1, page 2, and page 3.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you have PDF on your system, right? You can only
Yes, sir.
So you should have page 2 and page 3, which shows answers to page 1, page 2, and page 3.
Okay. Okay. I've seen it.
Good. Right. So what you can do actually, if you go back to, because you see what I've done here, I'll share my screen. This is, you can see P1 and P2, that's page 1 and page 2.
Yes, sir.
You can actually, page 1 is fine. You don't need to do anything with that. You can actually edit page 2 and also copy the same to create the page 3. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
What I want you to do, you know how to edit page 2 by changing the answers.
Yes.
Yep. You see this like settings button. You click on it to edit. If you click on that, right, it's going to give you this, what we've done.
Yes, sir.
All you now have to do is A1 to A4 is fine. So it's B1 that you now need to change the answers. Do you understand? And C1 all the way to C4. Do you understand? Okay. So do you think you'll be able to try that now, or you want me to work alongside with you?
I think we should do it together.
Okay, what I'm going to do is log on to you have this, you're on the same page, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you go there? Then let me see you editing it. Are you on Zoom on the computer or on your phone so you can share your screen with me?
On the phone.
On the phone. Okay, so I'll be able to see your screen. Okay, don't worry. Log into, let me log out of the something here. Then you go to this same page and let me allow you to see it. I mean to do it.
Sir.
Yeah. So you can see this edit icon on your
yes, sir.
If you click it, it will open up your screen. Once you are there, let me know.
Okay, sir. What I have here is page 1 copy.
Page 1 copy. Okay. Is it possible for you to, let me view your screen. You can turn your phone camera.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, now what happened possibly is because, yeah, I can see that's fine. So what happened is because you possibly hasn't gone back after I done the saving. So what you want to do, if you click on the, maybe, if you go back and come back, it will show properly what you should have there now.
Like I should click on.
Use the back button. Or if I hold on, don't use the back button. Click on, let me see, what can you click to take you back? Okay, use the back, use refresh. You know how to use the refresh screen. Refresh, yeah, reload, that's fine. Reload is fine. Yeah. Wait, did they show? Okay, you possibly, okay, I think I know what happened. Go back to home page. Okay, go into KS3 maps. Okay, then go on that, go and click that one we've done, which is the angles. Angle as a point. I think it should be at the bottom. No, that's angle on a straight line. Go back. No, go back. Yeah, geometry, that's fine. So go to the bottom. I need to move it up. Angle way.
As a point.
Good, that's fine. Click on that. Okay, then scroll down to your right-hand side under question banks. Yeah, good. Then questions. Then under the select a category, select, yeah, the drop-down button, the first one. Good. That's fine. So you see page 1, page 2. What happened is you created yours in angle on a straight line.
Oh.
Which is fine, but this is, you need to be under this category to work. Do you understand? So click on that edit icon now.
Sir?
Create that category now. Edit.
This one?
Yes, to edit. Yeah. That's fine. You can scroll down. You see where you are now.
Yes, sir.
So you can now, so let's start with B1. You need to kind of reduce your window you are working with so that you can have,
sir?
And so you may reduce this website window. You can
I want to plug my phone.
Minimize it.
It's right here.
Yes.
Okay, is there any place I can plug it?
Yes, there's space here.
Okay.
Is that Daddy?
Sorry, sir.
No.
Is that Daddy, Nimi?
No.
Okay. Right. Minimize the window. You know how to do it. You can just resize it, make it a little so that you can open two you can, so that you can have the PDF open at the same time on another window, so you can see both at the same time. Good. So now open the PDF on another window so they can compare, look at your answer on one and putting it on the other. Oh, is this the one I sent to you?
Sir?
Is this the one I sent? Is this the one I sent to you?
Yes, sir.
No, it shouldn't be this one. This one doesn't have answer now. Abi, does it have?
Okay, sorry. This is it.
No, this doesn't look okay. Wait. The first one you opened, let me see. Do you use Word to open it?
I use Google Docs.
Yeah, Google should be able to open it better than this. It should be like this one. Let me check the one I sent to you if it's the right one I sent. But I'm saying this one you are opening doesn't have the answer. So it shouldn't be the one that, let me check. Hold on. Now, no, the one I sent to you is got the answer. It shouldn't be the one that you are showing that you're displaying. The first one you showed me, what do you open it? Do you use Google what? Google Chrome. I can't hear you. Seems your internet is going on. Can you hear me?